Well, guys, I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. Today we're going to be going over adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing decimal numbers. So when we're doing with fractions, we can go back and forth between fractions and decimals, but for now we're going to be going over decimals. So the first thing you do when you want to add, you want to go ahead and line up the numbers together, and you want to use that decimal as an indicator of where to separate them. So say we have something like let's do this. Say we have something like 1.2 plus 3.44. First thing we want to do is we want to line it up and we want to bring that decimal down. So we're going to go ahead and keep that decimal right there. If there's ever a blank spot to the right of a number, we want to go ahead and add a 0 to that. So right here, you can see that our number started to change a little. So we can go ahead and add it out. We want to add from the right and work our way to the left. So 4 plus 0 is 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, and then 1 plus 3 is 4. Just like that. Go ahead and actually leave that for you guys to see. So when we're subtracting decimals, we want to use the same exact rules as we are when we're adding them. We want to go ahead and fill in our numbers to the right of it. So as over here, you see we have 3 numbers past a decimal, and over here we only have 2. So let's go ahead and add a 0 right there, just so they can be like on even terms. So bring down this decimal, and let's keep it right there. And then we're going to go ahead and we can start to work this out. So we're going to start from the right side and work our way towards the left. So 9 minus 0 is 9. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 5 minus 9, well, we can't really do that, so we're going to go ahead and have to borrow from right here, from the left side. So that becomes a 2, and that becomes a 15. So now we can go ahead and subtract that. So 15 minus 9, that gives us 6. And then we just have that 2. We can just bring that straight on down. So that would be our answer. So remember, first things first, fill in the numbers to the right, make sure they're zeros, such as like right here. And then after that, we want to bring our decimal and line it up. Following that, we want to work our way from the right and multiply to the left. So for our next one, we're going to be going over division. Multiplication. So multiplying is a lot easier, in my opinion. You have 2.4 times 3.2. So we can go ahead and write that out as 2.4 and 3.2. Just like that. So the first step you want to do when multiplying is to bring out the decimal. So we're going to go ahead and bring that over. We're going to bring that over. So we got 2 decimals that we moved it over. And the reason we're going to go ahead and write this is because once we're done, we're going to move those decimals 2 places back. So our new numbers are going to look like 2.24, and 32. And we're going to go ahead and subtract that. So that goes right there, and that goes right there. We got rid of the decimals, but we're going to go ahead and add them back in once we're done. So 4 times 2 gives us 8. 2 times 2 gives us 4. 3 times 4 gives us 12. Bring that 1 right there. 3 times 2 gives us 6 plus 1, that makes 7. So our answer is 768. But we have 2 decimals, so we got to bring those back in. We're going to go ahead and bring that in there. So our answer for that becomes 7.68. That would be our answer if we were to multiply. Alright, and now we're going to go to the final part, which is division. Division's a little more challenging. I'm going to go ahead and look up an example for you guys right now. So we got 4.5 divided by 2.5. So the first thing we can do is we can rewrite that as 4.5, 2.5. The best part about this is you don't even need a calculator for any of this. um, calculator or anything probably takes a little longer to do. So we have 2.5, and you're going to try to see how many times that goes into 4.5. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of the decimal. So if we're going to move this one place, we're going to move this one place. Whatever we do on the outside, we got to do in the inside. So we move that over one, and we move this over one, and then that decimal comes up here. So that's going to be 25. Divide that by 45, and our decimal's right there. So how many times can 25 go into 45? If you do 25 plus 25, that gives us 50, and then that goes to 75, and then that goes to 100. So it can only go into it one time, because 1 times 25 gets us 25. And then that goes out, that goes to 2. So 20 would be our remainder. But we still got to keep going because we can't stop with the remainder of 20. So what we do is we put a decimal and we add a 0. So now we got to divide 200 by 25. Since we have 4 to 100, we can double that 100 to 200 and double that 4 to 8. But let's check. 25, 150, 175, and then 200. So that's what we want, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be 8 right there. So 1.8 would be our answer for the division part.